Hello everyone, welcome to my show, NainaMD, Beverly Hills Fusion of Science and Beauty. And I always bring evidence-based, scientific-based credibility into anti-aging and regenerative medicine. Today's show is very unique because there is no science I have to present to you. There is no evidence that I'm presenting you today. I have a phenomenal guest. She's going to be with me through the entire segment of today's show. And I want to expose to you what really spiritual healing is and what the difference between spiritual healing and psychic healing is. And sometimes spiritual healers, they do develop what we call the third eye and clairvoyance. And what is that? And what is what we call the true healing in a non-scientific way? So it's a very unique show, very unique guest. Her name is Christie. She's a healer, and she will tell you exactly what she does. Dawn, thank you for coming on my show. I know you've had your own shows. You're an author yourself. I know that you have, you're the sort of right here in Hollywood, the celebrity healers. Beverly Hills now. The celebrity healer. I know that you have all of these adulations. There's a spiritual healing, there's psychic healing, there's all sorts of healing. Obviously, you've been in the business for so many years. I want you to just help me, help the audience through to really tell what it is that you do, how do you start the process of healing, and really what is spiritual healing really all about? Because there is no science, right?
No. First, I need to kind of explain. I heard a voice at 4 years old, and it said, "Mind your father," and I said, "No, that's not my father."
Yeah.
And my mother had an affair with an Indian, and then it starts carrying on where I didn't get anything else until 9, and then that was really traumatic about my grandfather dying, and I saw a bee on his finger. He was 6'5", and they were cooking chickens on a barbecue. I saw this bee, he went like this, he's allergic to it. He started going to the house. It was very visual with my gift, and I hear a voice. And he's on this lazy chair pushing a button, and God heard a voice, and I'll explain, why do you know it's God? We will explain that.
Yeah.
I'm taking him home now. And then I cry and tell my mother, and she said, no, they're having fun, he's fine. I'm upset because she's not listening to me.
So you hear voices, yeah?
It's one it's
voice.
like it's a male voice.
Yeah.
But
always consistent.
Always. And
always been consistent.
Always. But then at night it stopped, and then, with the grandfather that happened, and he did die, and from like around 9.5, then I started working on relatives, seeing illness, seeing
before it
hearing.
happened. Basically, you're saying before these things happened, you saw things before they happened.
Yes, but when I'm doing readings and I'm spiritual, you're asking me many different questions, so I want to answer them.
Absolutely.
It's like a spiritual reading is, I give credit of healing and everything only God, because he knows why we were born, what we're here to do, what our purpose is, and in that gift, hearing, I obey and I listen to everything, and everything he says about that person, if they got a divorce, if they were raped, if the grandfather died, why they're not married, what's the purpose, and then you ask me if, like, how do you know you can heal? Well, there was a friend in New York that was a good client, and he called crying and saying, he just went to the doctor, his mother has full-on cancer. Crying, Dawn, I know you can heal, please help me. And I said, I don't know what I can do. I'm going to go to the universe. Let me see what I can do. So then I said to him, okay, here's the rules. This is a little bit off, but you have to go to the doctor. You have to beg him that you know this healer. You can't tell her she's dying of cancer at this moment. Right. I need 24 hours. If you give me 24 hours, he said he's going to go in here, scrape it out, then you can go in and get her tested again the next day. I'm begging you to have him do that. This is your, not karma, but this is your responsibility to do this. I'm telling you what to do, now you do this. And he did. And it's amazing. It was amazing. There was no more cancer. And what's the weirdest is that 18 years out, I'm sorry, but 8 years after, she asked him, did you know a girl named Dawn? And he goes, no. Because I said, no, whatever you do not let her know this. Because I had a dream about her, and I feel like she's like this person that came in like an angel, and she cleaned me up, and there was no cancer. And he goes, oh, that was a great dream. And that's, it goes like that. But
yeah, so you've had lots of so you know what, it's kind of, when you have so many incidents like this, it kind of goes beyond a coincident level.
There is no
right?
coincidence.
That's what I'm saying. And so whenever like I guess conventional or we scientists try to explain this phenomena, there is no explanation, is there?
How could you explain? Yeah, how could you explain, like, okay, at the age of, like, let's say I see a woman, very heavy, or even a guy.
Yeah.
One of the men that I saw was raped, and he told no one, and his dad was a sheriff. He was a deputy. And I go, oh my God. I mean, I see the doors shut, and
You saw the whole vision?
All of it.
So you see these things, and there is no science. That's particularly what I'm trying to say. There are ways of healing people where there's no science base to it, but you still heal.
There's so many ways of healing somebody. Like, I do retreats. People come first one day, 2 days, 3 days, 7 days. And let's say when I do a reading, I do a spiritual bath. I remove, that's another healing. I see toxins. Let's say they don't know how to love. They're getting a divorce. They don't know how to make love. Their job is toxic.
You're defining all this as toxins, right?
It's holding things in and not living life. It's like not going with your inner intuition, which I know God lays within you here. And so people, again, have a lot of negativity that go on and on and on and on and on and on, but they're not living their life. So if I see any kind of disease when I'm doing a reading, I always give a spiritual bath and remove everything. And I always say, okay, you need to see a miracle, so you need white dots in your eye. And so I try to pull them to the universe, because no one gets to feel what that is. What is the universe? So it's like, it's an energy that has so much power. You feel uplifted, you feel so connected, and there is no fear. And so when you're healing, it's not about you. It's like, you can't heal with ego. I can hear information on earth. I have to leave my body and go all the way up to hear him. And I have to come down, you know what I mean? So you always have to be careful of how you open and how you close. It's very important that people understand that this life is a gift, and we have a purpose. And we're here to do everything in this world to make a difference in this life. And I love what I do. I have so much passion in what I do.
I know you do.
I love it. And people really now connect to God, because I didn't even believe there was a God. I didn't even think he existed. But nobody would know this. How would you know this? How did you know that my mother died 3 days ago? How did you know? And I want to know why. And what was her illness and things like that. So
yeah,
in the retreats, I love doing them because it's about skin. When women have a problem with skin and they don't feel good, there's all this, now the scientific, I will say, new high medical machines that are advanced, and they work on
You have those
so
in your
many
spa. I
things.
know you have a retreat spa that has these machines, right?
Yes.
That help with detoxification. Yeah.
And as you believe in that.
Yes,
And
I
it-
absolutely believe in it.
And isn't it beautiful?
And it's we have some of the same machines, because we believe in the so much of lymphatic detoxification.
We see the
And
results.
Yes, yeah. And part of that, I think, is that not only do we have to heal remove the negativity, right?
The inside.
But it's also the body just needs extra help in just being able to clear the toxins.
Because we do age.
And as we are getting, and what people don't realize is that fat cells store the toxins. And we are becoming a nation of increasing fat. And what do you think we're holding on to with all of that extra fat that we're putting
emotion.
on? There you
And
go.
emotion.
And emotion.
And toxins.
There you
and
go.
energy.
Yep.
And
So
all of that.
So going back to that, we've now got an extra toxin load because we've got more fat cells. So that's the scientific part of it. You're there because we are emotional, because that brings with its own set of emotions. And now we are even getting foods which are not the healthiest. So it's a vicious cycle, and we're struggling to stay healthy.
And
we really
have to learn balance, everyone. It's like when people are working 9 hours. Oh my God, I gotta do this, I gotta pay this, I gotta do this, I gotta do that.
All the time.
Oh my God, I can't make love to my husband. Oh my God, I gotta give to the children. It's like, hello, breathe. People don't even know how to breathe.
No, we stopped taking. And did you know, as you know, in the Hawaiian culture, a long time ago, there was called the ha. What is it called? The ha breathing. They would actually, in the yoga, we have the breathing. The Indian culture, the Buddhism, the Chinese cultures, we have all of this kind of breathing, and yet
we're not breathing.
We're not breathing.
Nobody's even making time to make love. Shame on you. Life is about love, everyone. It's about making love, living love, giving. Don't keep taking.
Yeah.
Give.
Yeah.
Quit expecting everyone to give to you. Give back.
Yeah. So where do we start? I mean, I know you start by doing the reading. I know you you start where you do the reading. I know you're very big on spiritual bath. You want the cleansing. And then you go into, then you'll develop the regimen where you'll see what the next step is. You'll either use the machines, you'll tailor make it. From that point on, you'll tailor make that whole regimen.
I'll tune in to them first, and it's like, okay, let's say you tune in and someone says, I really like this guy, but he doesn't really like me. And they don't have to talk. I don't like the fat on my legs. I feel I have a big stomach.
And you get all that.
I get all
that information.
And then I have to evaluate, okay, this woman is afraid because her last boyfriend never made love. She felt something was wrong with her. There isn't. So then I'll have to say, okay, this is what we're going to do. I believe in
come in with a plan.
Pilates, where you learn to breathe and learn how to be sensual. And it's like learning how to walk and learning how to love being a woman. I mean, everything has steps in life. It's like when they feel sensual, when you've been dunked and spiritually removed all the toxins from the past. Then
is that what sometimes brings couples together? People who've been married for 20 years, sometimes the woman and the man, they lose their sensuality with each other, right? They use that sexual energy with one another.
But that's not good, because the first thing is, when in this world, it seems like, oh, I want this one because she's pretty. And we all become pretty because we know now how. Yeah. But there's more to it. It's about the inside, because we're still going to get older. So it's about connecting to the soul. And I know everyone on this earth has been chosen a soulmate. And I also find the soulmates for them. And I married 37 people in the last 2 years, and I love it.
Wow.
I love it.
That is fabulous. Listen, we're going to come on, we're getting close to commercial break, but how do people find out about you? Is it what's the website?
A lot of it's word of mouth, but I have a website.
I heard about, we met at a party, and then of course word of mouth, I've known of your name. But what if somebody just wants to learn more about you? I know I went to your website. Beautiful video, by the way, you have on there.
Thank you.
So what's your website?
DonChristie.net.
Okay, sounds great. This is NainaMD, Fusion of Science and Beauty, Beverly Hills. We're going to be right back with this amazing conversation with Don Christie.
Are you feeling tired, depressed, unable to lose weight, and your skin is lacking that beautiful glow? Have you been to a ton of doctors that can't seem to solve your issue? Look no further than NainaMD. NainaMD Beverly Hills can be found at NainaMD.com or by calling 310-777-7511. Dr. Naina comes with over 20 years' experience of diagnosing and treating patients who have not had success in the past. At NainaMD Beverly Hills, our passion is to make you feel healthy and look beautiful from the inside out. We provide personalized treatments that are very innovative, cutting edge, effective, and safe. You can watch NainaMD on Time Warner LA 36, Mondays at 11 p.m. on the Fusion of Science and Beauty to learn about the latest and greatest procedures available. Start feeling your best today. Visit NainaMD.com or call 310-777-7511 to schedule your appointment today.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my show, NainaMD, Beverly Hills, Fusion of Science and Beauty. I'm continuing a discussion with my guest, Don Christie. She's a healer, and there is no science to this. There's no evidence base, and what I want to introduce to you and continue to introduce to you is how she heals without the science.
Yay.
Dawn, we're continuing. You were talking about, we went through the last segment about the different ways to heal, what all the examples, how you just get the message. So tell me a little bit about, like, you've worked in places like, there's been a national place where, they sought your consultation. You've consulted to, just tell a little bit about where you might have been consulted to,
I worked for the police department. I worked for a Care Bear organization for children, finding missing children. But I knew my gift was a lot more about people, that I didn't want to be characterized. I mean, I was at the Frank Lloyd Wright House. I lived there for 2 years. And I saw these spirits. I didn't know about the Black Dahlia. And I guess they had 50 psychics before. And this man knew, goes, this girl, we're going to get her in. I did a healing on him, and then he said, Dawn, I want you to live at my house. I'll get out. I said, why? And he goes, well, you don't need to go back to Hawaii, because I lived there 14 years doing retreats, and came to LA knowing that I needed to do and finish my book, and God wanted me here to help others.
Yeah. Listen, before you tell me, this is a book, I wanted to show you the book. It's A Hidden Veil. She wrote this book just out of the pure passion. It's hearing the voice that guides your purpose. I really like that. And just tell a little bit about what the book is.
It's about a little bit of how I got my gift. I didn't want to go that much about me and the gift. I wanted people to understand how he feels about divorce, what he feels about the world, what we're doing wrong, what we should be doing. Then I discussed my experiences with the gift and people in my life. I tune into hearing.
How do you explain this gift that you have without any science, without anything?
It's more.
Have you had people come to you and said, "Oh, I don't really believe you," and you're just probably, they always, and because you're not a psychic.
I'm a psychic and a spiritual.
Yeah, what's the difference? What is the difference?
The spiritual talks about why you're born and why you're born, and
gives you your
about
purpose
him
and purpose.
And the purpose and what you're supposed to be doing. Extremely detailed about what you've been through, why even karmic lives, coming back. Not all of it, because some people come back brand new. I think it's important that people realize that this gift, and they do say, well, the more I know you and all the readings I've had and all the retreats I've been in, I do now know there's a God. There's no way anybody would know this. It makes no sense. How do you know this? I go, how would I know this? I don't know you.
And so that's the spiritual, but what's the psychic then? What's the difference
The psychic is going to the universe, being able, it's not, a psychic is general. They don't go in detail and explain every detail of why this and that. And I'm connected to God and the universe, and he wants everyone to know that he exists.
Yeah, okay. So, can you give a couple of, I know you said a few testimonials.
Some examples.
Give me one or two testimonials. And that's the thing. Tell the testimonials where they would have no clue, because a lot of times, skepticals, right? They would always think it's probably the power of suggestion, it's your body language, or she picks up this or that,
I love skeptics. I really love them.
Tell me why.
Because
have you had some skeptics come to you that didn't turn out that left without being a skeptic?
Never. Thank you, God. No, I love them because they sit cocky and they go, so tell me what you got. And one time, even when I was 18, what kind of car do I drive? And the manager I had, want to make sure I was always protected with my gifts, said, she doesn't even drive. So I said, ... Oh my God, how would she know that? But that's shallow. It's more about life. And
you don't waste your time trying to prove
that was 16. I'm a little older now, but I am trying to still look young, and I do,
That's our secret, right? The anti-age that. How do you, by the way? I'm going to sidetrack you for a bit. How do you stay? What do you eat? What do you believe in? What's your diet?
With the retreats, I'm not a hypocrite. So because of that, I believe in the blood type diet. I believe in blood, and I believe in the blood type diet. So every client that comes in, I won't let them come in unless they give me the blood type diet. Their blood.
Got it.
And we work on protein drinks. We work on the meals. I have 2 meals a day.
Do you yourself take 2 meals a day?
Absolutely. And then I do
When do you eat?
In the morning, we wake up and we do a protein drink, and then I work. My husband's a trainer, and he's been a trainer for years, and we work in cemetery.
Okay.
We do go to the gym, and then we have, like I said, a boom blast. I go and remove my toxins. I have a huge Starro machine that works on,
I remember you showed me, amazing.
It's just
I haven't
amazing.
gone on it yet, but I wanted to go on it. And then when do you eat again? Then you eat after the exercise again?
I do morning, okay.
And what's the next time you eat?
Around like 12, 1 o'clock. We do early morning.
And then
that's
you
a
don't,
protein.
okay, yeah. Do you eat anything?
Protein.
Do you eat
And then I
anything?
have a meal around 5, 6.
That's it.
Because you want your body to digest.
Yeah.
And with the treatments you believe in, it's like, I do the facelift machines like you do.
Yeah,
I mean, it's beautiful.
And so you believe in detoxification.
You have
and that's
to.
What
you can't hold in. That's another part of healing.
That's a huge thing. I mean, that's for me. I'm very big on that.
Because you're healing.
And the other thing is you have things where you say, okay, through certain energetic machines like multipolar radio frequency, you can actually cause some skin tightening and some rejuvenation. And that actually changes the frequencies of your skin.
And you can sculpt the face, which I like.
Yeah. So basically, that's really, those are the ways that you keep yourself looking young. What do you use externally? Do you use creams and potions and lotions?
Yes, I carry a very amazing cream that you can get that on my website, and it's from France, and it's all about stem cells and.
So you like that?
Yeah, I like everything plumping the face.
What do you take any nutraceuticals? Any like what people think of as vitamins? I call them nutraceuticals because I'm into nutrigenomics, but
absolutely.
What do you take? What's your regular regimen of that?
I work with Genesis too, and I do believe in antioxidants. They have a program with that. They have a program with pills.
Do you do antioxidants?
I work with the company, so
awesome.
I definitely, when I tell someone to do this, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I don't do anything the body needs nutrients.
Yeah.
You need the antioxidants. You need amino acids. You need protein.
So you do all of that. So you do all of it.
All of it.
Yeah. Do you actually count how much protein you take in a day?
No, because it tells you the protein and the whatever, and so it's like protein, and then.
Okay. So get back. Give me. I know it might be getting to the end of the show, but give me some just a stories. Just one or
one
briefly. Yeah. Give me one that comes to your mind.
When I came to LA, God told me about this woman He wanted me to go to and say that we want to work with her, and I took her and said, my name is Christie. I need to show you my gift. And she was like 200-something pounds. She was in a very huge company, and I wanted to show the world that even this woman could look like Jennifer Lopez. Yeah. So we worked on her emotions. I saw something tragic in her life. That is why she was heavy. And from the transformations that we do, it's like, you're like this, and I make sure that because of the Oscars,
I saw one of the photographs. I wish you brought it with you. I saw one of the
movies.
photographs.
I have to get people to look beautiful very fast.
Yes.
They lose 3, 4, 5 pounds in a day. They come 7 days and they lose about 25, 30. It's like, how do you do that? Because I can tune in with healing. Each thing that I diagnosed with that individual, she needed a spiritual bath first because she was raped by someone that was in her family and never could communicate it. And it was.
So once that, is it really just
so
bringing
she blew
the toxins?
Up.
Yeah, so it's bringing the toxins
She
out.
could never live her life.
Emotional toxins, physical toxins, all of those need to come out.
You can go on and make the steps and have a big, huge company, but you're burying things, and you're burying things, and you blow up like this, so you have to remove that. Then I explained what he wanted her to do. It wasn't about just owning a company. She'd never experienced love. She never had a relationship. She never...
Yeah.
So it's about being able to bring that. I said, by you coming in for 2 weeks, you're going to have love, your business is going to rise, you're going to make more money, and everything came in. Wow. Everything in about 3 weeks.
That's a phenomenal story.
I love it.
I love that story. Listen, how do they look you up?
It's DawnChristie.net.
So is it D-A, so it's spelled a little different. So
DAWN CHRISTIE and .net.
Yeah.
And the book is called The Hidden Veil.
Yeah.
And they can come.
Again, you guys, I read it. It's an amazing book. You should get it. I love the fact it just fits right in the palm of your hand. It's the latest, greatest on books.
You can come get readings and retreats, and let's get started.
You got it. Absolutely.
I want to thank you for being who you are, because I really love the depth of you. You are real. You care about people so much. You love everyone. Just like we both have this universal consciousness that it's an honor to help people, and you are real. And I thank God that God brought me to you in this life.
Thank you.
And LA, because it makes me like LA even more.
Yes, absolutely. Listen, this is NainaMD, Beverly Hills,
Thank you.
Fusion of Science and Beauty.
Thank you.
And
You're beautiful.
Thank you. And we're going to have her back another day. So we'll be back next week with another amazing, amazing, awesome show.
God bless.
God bless.
Are you feeling tired, depressed, unable to lose weight, and your skin is lacking that beautiful glow? Have you been to a ton of doctors that can't seem to solve your issue? Look no further than NainaMD. NainaMD Beverly Hills can be found at NainaMD.com or by calling 310-777-7511. Dr. Naina comes with over 20 years' experience of diagnosing and treating patients who have not had success in the past. At NainaMD Beverly Hills, our passion is to make you feel healthy and look beautiful from the inside out. We provide personalized treatments that are very innovative, cutting edge, effective, and safe. You can watch NainaMD on Time Warner LA 36, Mondays at 11 p.m. on the Fusion of Science and Beauty to learn about the latest and greatest procedures available. Start feeling your best today. Visit NainaMD.com or call 310-777-7511 to schedule your appointment today.